Looks like we're going to need a couple more FBI guys and the nice guys on business.
I've had more fucking problems getting the printer to see the network and then the computer to see the network and all the other shit.
Oh,
and
no.
then it's not connected and it's offline and you got to power it down and power it up. But at my house, there's even one extra level of complexity. And this is one that I've introduced. I'm not blaming
it because you have two network providers?
Exactly. I have two different Wi-Fis. And so now sometimes I'm like, why isn't the printer working? Oh, I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi. The printer's on the other Wi-Fi. That's my fault. My problem. I get it.
The following people are to be released from their captors. In Northern Ireland, the 7 members of the new Provo Front. In Canada, the 5 imprisoned leaders of Liberté de Québec. In Sri Lanka, the 9 members of the Asian Dawn movement. And, of course, the nice guys on business. Most days, they take their meds. This is not one of those days. Welcome to Fuckery with the Nice Guys. No interviews, no business content. Just your 2 favorite slack-jawed mouth breathers ranting about whatever. Now, strap yourselves in for Nice Guys Fuckery with the kings of fuckery, Doug Sandler and Strickland Bonner.
To the cloud, we are rocking and rolling, Mr. Bonner.
Wait a minute, Doug. I heard you say you're carrying the 2. You shouldn't do math. That's my job.
I'm really not good at math. You know how bad I am at math? I'm so bad at math that what was the reason for putting another truck on my driveway?
Oh, you did not buy another truck.
It was just too good a deal to pass up.
Oh no.
The guy basically gave me the truck. I mean, pretty much gave me the truck. He said, I just want to see it taken care of. This guy has had the truck since 1991. He's the second owner. So I have a 1969 Ford F100, which I've never had an F100. So I'm looking forward to I've already gotten majorly into it. So Welcome back.
Before I forget, my name is Strickland Bonner. On the other side of the microphone, Mr. Doug Sandler. Okay, so you have 4 Ford trucks now because you bought. Let's go through the history, right? You bought one, fixed it up, and didn't you sell one?
The first one I bought, I kept. I still have that one. The second one that I bought at a steal. I thought that one was good. I mean, I definitely got a great deal on that. And I turned it around in like 2 weeks and I sold it for 3 times what I paid for it and just put like $1,000.
3 times? I thought you made like.
Oh, well, I'll share with you what some dollars and cents. I spent $4,000 on the truck. I put $1,000 into it. So $5,000 and I sold it for a little over $11,000.
That's pretty fucking good. That's a nice profit.
Right. Yeah. So this one I bought for less than that. Mm-hmm. And it's already in better shape than that one is. And it's just a lot of labor intensive things, fixing some rust, cleaning up the engine area, painting some of the interior components it was a work truck and it was just beat to shit. Mm-hmm. And I love it. It's great. It is so much fun to do this. I really enjoy this hobby.
But you said you are the second owner, or he was the second?
He was the second owner. The original owner bought it in 1969 or 1970. He sold it to the guy that I bought it from in 1991. So the guy has had it from 91 until just now. And I went down there, I saw it, and I'm like, okay, I'll take it. He goes, well, what do you mean?
Right. Don't you need to? You're like, nope, I'm good. I got it.
No, he's like, don't you want to take it for a ride or anything? I said, I don't even care if it starts.
At this price, I don't care if it even starts.
Right. Oh, and I negotiated the price because of the rust. I didn't negotiate the price because it did or didn't run, because I would have paid the price that I paid for it. If it didn't run, I still would have paid just to have the body and the engine and the transmission. And what's cool about it is it's a 3-speed manual, so it's
nice.
Sick. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, now your other ones are automatic.
Everything I have. This is the first truck or a car that I bought that is been stick.
Interesting.
So now I have 4 trucks.
Okay, so what's you got the 100, a 150, and a 250?
This is the F1, the F100. The other ones I have are 2 F250s, which are the camper specials. Those are both 1967s. And then the Beast Kermit, that's a 1973, and that's got that's an F350.
And that goes to what? The size of the engine, the size of the truck? I don't even know.
That's so an F100 is a half-ton pickup truck. An F250 is a 3/4 ton, and an F350 is a 1-ton. It just means like how big the truck is, pretty much. Not physically.
Okay, so half-ton, 3/4 ton is the weight of the vehicle?
No, it's very confusing. Just don't worry about it. The bigger the number, the heavier duty the truck. So the F350 is the big.
Right. Okay.
So although there is almost no original color left on this truck, the original color it's called ivy yellow. So I'm naming this truck Sunny.
Sunny, thank you for the joy that you give on me. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. So JJ's like, you bought another truck. Yeah, so 4 trucks in my Mustang and my Highlander. So I don't know. I got 6 cars or trucks. I'm telling you, if there's the apocalypse is here, I'm going to be doling out keys so everybody can get out of town.
Yeah, I love it.
Very
Except
exciting.
that if the apocalypse is here, it's going to be like Mad Max, right? And there's not going to be any gasoline. And so people aren't going to want your trucks because they're not fuel efficient.
That is true. That is true. Well, you could surround yourself. You like circle the wagons, just circle the pickup trucks, and you could actually camp right in the middle of all of them.
Got it.
Got them on their sides. Anyway, before we started, you were going to tell me something when we had our previous meeting, and then you said, "Oh, wait a minute, I'll hold on to that till the show." So now I've been waiting with bated breath since the beginning. What do you have for me?
So I got something in the mail.
Huh.
It's going to amuse and annoy you all at the same time.
Oh no!
Are you ready for this, Doug?
It's going to amuse and annoy. Oh no, you got a check back from the state of California again.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I sure did.
Okay, I'm telling you, I did it as correctly as we could do it, and we're still going to we'll probably get interest and penalties because we haven't paid our, what is it, $1,120?
So yeah, exactly, $1,120. Although, yeah, exactly. Anyway, I'm going to deposit the check and we'll figure it out as we're going along. But I thought that was pretty fucking entertaining. California wants so much goddamn money from us. And the reason that we have to pay that $1,120, the only reason is because half of our employees, forget ownership, right? Half of our employees, which is Doug, by the way, because it's just we're the only employees. Half of our employees live in California. It doesn't matter that the resident employee works remotely, right? Doesn't matter, but they live in California. So we as a company, because 50% of our employees live in California, have to pay.
Right.
It's fucking bullshit.
Okay. So if we just had clients in California, but we didn't have an employee or a partner that lived in California, would we not have to pay that money?
So it's interesting you say that. So with my understanding, because I've been back and forth with the accountants about this because it just seems so fucking ridiculous. That part is dependent on what percentage of our clients are in California. So let's say that hypothetically, we received 75% of our revenue from people who live in California. Right?
All right.
In that case, we would have to pay this much in tax and probably more. But if it is less than 50, it's basically they take either percentage of revenue generated from people that live in the state as a percentage, and they compare it to number of percentage of employees who live in the state, and whichever is higher, they choose to take that.
Well, but the crazy part about it is though, okay, so they have all those rules, but they won't even take our money.
I know, right?
We tried twice. Okay, the first time, legitimately, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe there was an error in how I did. I don't think there was, but maybe there was. So the second time, totally no error. I followed everything that we were supposed to do to file that electronically. They just don't want you to file electronically, apparently.
I have no fucking idea. No fucking idea.
And
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
And next week I settle on property number 5 from Karen Briscoe.
Linway Capital.
Right, exactly.
That one looks really good, and I just didn't have the funds to be able to come up with to get it. I was thinking of investing in that too.
Indiana. I think I'm a part owner in Indiana or somewhere. I don't know where it is, but they're all like Walmart shadow shopping centers.
Right.
It's like if it's in the shadow of Walmart, it's going to do well. God, I hope Walmart doesn't go out of business. But it had all the cool stuff. It had like a T-Mobile and a dollar store. I feel like I own most of Dollar Store right now.
Right. You do. You own little bits and pieces of many dollar stores, right?
This is the fifth one. I think this, I thought I was going to hold it at 4, but apparently not. This one just seemed like it was a good deal.
It looks like a good one to me too. Like there are a couple that came by that I'm like, maybe not so much. This one looked good, but I didn't have the.
For all I know, it's just a huge Ponzi scheme, and I've lost a significant amount of money. But you know what? It was fun while it lasted.
It's possible. It is possible.
I'm hoping that's not the case. Oh, you did get a little check from the one property that you have. You have been getting them quarterly.
Oh, yeah, I need to double check on that one. I was supposed to get it last week or something.
Oh, you definitely got it because I got mine.
Okay, good to know.
Anyhow, so what's been going on in the world of Strickland Bonner?
Well, I have a customer service story.
Oh, okay.
So I ordered a microphone from, you're probably familiar, B&H Audio and Photo.
New York.
Audio, right?
New York,
exactly. New York guys. They've been around forever.
Yep.
They're like world renowned photo and video and
great catalog. I love their I used to love their catalog when I got it.
And so I needed to order not a microphone, but it was actually a capsule for a wireless microphone. Okay. So if you imagine a wireless microphone and like the piece, the capsule on it, basically.
Right. I got it. The part you talk into, but
the
not
part
the,
you talk
not the
into.
screen or the metal part. It's the actual thing that's under those two things. Got it.
Exactly. And you can, with Audix is the company. My band got an Audix wireless system. And so I like the wireless microphone, and Audix is a good company, but the actual capsule that came with it was like kind of a cheap one. I didn't like the way it made my voice sound. Okay. So fortunately with Audix, I can just unscrew the capsule and put another one on. So I purchased from B&H, and this is kind of a specialty thing, right? I can't go down to Guitar Center and just get one of these. It's a little specialty.
Guitar Center still in business? I have not heard. God, yeah. Heard. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And so I order from B&H this capsule, and they send it to me. And so this was here. Let's look it up now. Let's figure out when this was.
Have you been posting to YouTube? Just curious.
Okay. So this will be quick. So I will put it in and not have to come back to it later. I posted, I think, 3 of our episodes to YouTube.
Lost a little steam, huh?
Well, it wasn't. I mean, that was part of it.
Yeah.
But so the files, like, I don't know if the Zoom quality is getting better or the way they record is better or what. Yeah. But when we record for an hour and a half, the files are like over a gigabyte. Like a lot of them are 1.5 gig.
Wow.
So the first thing is when I download it from Zoom, it takes quite a while. And then I tack the intro and I tack the outro on, right? And then I have to render that, which, takes a while. And then I need to upload to YouTube. And so it is a significant amount of additional.
No, it's not worth it.
And that was it. I looked at, how many people have actually listened to these 3 episodes? And like, I think on one of them we had 8 views.
Why don't we got to figure out how to if we live stream it, then it can just stay there. We don't have to worry about it, and you don't have to tack anything on it. But I don't know how to do that.
Now that I'd be totally down with, because I like the idea of posting, but it's at least, even if like when I say like, I put it up and it's rendering and I walk away, right? Even working out that, it's a good hour of work additional, and it's not worth it.
No, let's not do that. I have an idea.
But
why don't
live stream, that'd be cool.
Yeah, live stream would be very cool, but why don't why don't you take over the recording function on the cloud for Zoom, and figure out how to live stream from your link, and if we need to change the meeting from me being the owner to you being the owner so that you can live stream it. I just don't know how any of that works. I tried and I failed miserably, and I just gave up. I'd rather be working on a truck.
I'm gonna make a note about this right now.
And does it really even matter? I guess that's the question.
No, I would really love to have these up because I think it would be fun.
It would be fun.
But again, it's all cost versus benefit. And yeah, it was too much work. But yeah, if we could live stream it, that'd be cool. And that'd be really fun because who knows, maybe people would actually tune in while we're live streaming and we don't have to do anything. I like it.
Because doesn't it stays there like a recording if we're live streaming? You just don't have the post-production like open and close and all. Who cares?
100%.
People aren't coming for the open. Well, that's not true. Everybody's coming for Steve O'Brien.
Well, except that on the video one, I put the video open, but it's not like I do a new one every time, right? It's not like the audio. I just do. Oh, okay. And it's a funny video intro now. Yeah, it's the same one every time. Okay, so let's get back to my order, right?
Okay.
I ordered I'm looking at my notes here. Your B&H order March 29th. Okay.
March 29th. That was over a month ago.
March 29th, over a month ago. Exactly. Correct.
Right. Okay.
I'm looking at my email. Hey, thanks for ordering. We got you covered. Okay, cool. Then they're like, hey, by the way, this is like kind of a specialty thing. So it's going to come direct from Audix.
Okay. All right.
And I'm like, okay, well, that's cool.
Audix is
and now I'm also thinking to myself, okay, so I basically just paid B&H probably 50% of the cost of that just to be a middleman, just so they could like reach out to, okay, whatever. So just annoyed at that, but I get it. That's the business. That's how it works, right?
Okay.
So it comes in. Okay, let me take a look because I want to get the timeline here. The timeline's important. Okay. And then I get it. No, share your experience. No, you sent me the wrong. Oh, so that's not an email I care about from them. So it took them a while to get it to me. First of all, it was like 8 or 9 days, which it's not. I guess
okay.
spoiled.
So you have it. You just okay. Well, it hasn't been a month. Okay.
I got it.
Okay. You had it. Wasn't right. There's something going on.
Exactly. I got it. And what they sent me, I'm looking for the dates. Okay, Thursday, April 2nd. Oh, I guess they did get it to me quick because I got it. Okay, April 2nd. So that was, what was that? March 29th, April 2nd?
You asked for a microphone condenser. They actually sent you a hamburger. That's the problem. Like, no, I didn't want the hamburger. I don't need the hamburger, but I do need the capsule, please.
Right. So they get it to me and I receive it and it's like, oh, they sent me the whole handheld, full-blown microphone.
Right.
Not
they charge
just
you
capsule.
for that? They charge you for that, or
Nope.
Okay.
In fact, I looked at the bill that was included, which was like basically copied from B&H, sent to Audix, and Audix put a copy of it in there. Right.
Got it.
So I look at the copy of that from B&H, and it's like, nope, capsule assembly for H60 transmitter. So I'm thinking maybe I ordered the wrong thing. It's like, nope.
Right.
Nope. B&H says, yes, you ordered the right thing. Okay. And then, so I tell them, I email them back April 2nd. Hey, by the way, you sent me the wrong thing. Okay. How can I
so the capsule inside the microphone that was not the right capsule.
Well, the thing they sent me was a full handheld microphone.
And you could not remove the capsule from that and put it in yours.
Correct.
I got it.
The full handheld one is not built where I can just unscrew it and pop it onto the other.
It seems like a part number would be a part number.
I know, right?
Like if you say I need the capsule, that's a different part number than I need the whole microphone. And not only do I not need the whole microphone, but the microphone you sent me wasn't even the one that I wanted.
Right. Exactly.
Did they get any of the order right at all?
Well, the model of capsule that I ordered was an OM5.
Okay.
And they did send me a handheld OM5. So they got that part right.
Okay, but it was the wrong capsule in the OM5. I'm trying to figure out what part was wrong. If they sent you the OM5 and you order the OM5.
Here's a microphone, Doug. This is why we should be streaming to.
Yes, I see
this
the
is
microphone.
As you've seen handheld microphones.
Yes,
you've
that's
seen
like the SM58. That looks just like a little bit kind of like that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, the piece that I needed for my wireless is just that. Okay.
Yep.
And so if I could take this handheld and just unscrew the whole thing and pop it onto the wireless, I would have been perfectly happy with that. I could have easily just taken this piece and thrown it away, wouldn't have cared.
Why do they have the same product number on a wireless versus a handheld?
Makes no fucking sense. I don't even know.
That's like Shure saying that the body pack and the handheld are both SM58s.
Well, okay, so you can buy a Shure SM58 wired microphone. You can also buy a Shure SM58 wireless microphone.
Oh, that's way too confusing. There should not. You shouldn't. That should be illegal.
Okay, but let's get away from the point of that. Okay, so April 2nd, I emailed them back. I'm like, hey, and I wanted it, relatively quickly. I'm like, I don't have it yet. You sent me the wrong thing, right? April 7th, I still have not heard back from them. So this is 5 days later. I've heard nothing back. So I emailed them again. Hey, checking back on this. I received this handheld version of the mic, but I ordered the wireless capsule. Let me know how this can be corrected. Thank you. No word back. April 14th. Oh, and by the way, I went to their website.
Yeah.
I went to their website.
The little comment.
And you'll understand this. They were closed for the high holidays.
Oh, okay.
The Jewish high holidays.
Were you talking to B&H or are you talking to the company? The
B&H.
Oh yeah, B&H. They're like Orthodox Jewish too. It's not just
Apparently.
Jewish. They're well Jewish.
Right. So they were closed for like 5 days. The entire week they were closed. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Like that's crazy to me. Like, I understand if you're a Jewish company, but you're going to be closed for a whole fucking week for the high holidays?
Basically, their website says we're closed and we don't give a fuck. Right. Basically what it comes down to.
Right.
So, but wait, that was like the 14th. So now we're like, at what point there had to be resolution? Is the story continuing? Because we still don't.
Can I tell you what's crazy? Why wouldn't they hire like the Shabbos Goy to work the shop on the fucking week? A whole week? I understand a day, right? Like, I mean, some Christian company is not going to be open on Christmas, even if they have non-Christian employees. I get that. So you're going to be closed for a day for the Jewish high holidays, but a whole fucking week? That's a lot of sales, I would think, that you would lose. Anyway.
I don't know that you're heading down the right pathway when you say that. I don't think they care about the loss of sales. What we care about as a consumer is the support of the things that I have going on while you are observing your holiday.
Exactly.
Which I'm not saying that their holiday isn't important, but what they're saying is everything, including our customers, need to be on hold for 5 days while we celebrate our holiday.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, so take me beyond that.
April 2nd, nothing back. April 7th, I email them again, and that's when I check the website, and it's like, okay, they're closed for the week.
Okay, 14th.
Right. 14th. What day of the week was the 14th? Let me double check, because if I remember correctly, they were closed like Monday through Friday kind of thing, right? So then, yeah, I guess they were. Okay. I don't even fucking remember.
When's your next communication with them?
The next communication, I email them back again on the 14th.
Right. Got that.
I'm sorry. I actually, yeah. Okay. On the 14th, I email them back. I'm like, it's been 12 days since I first reached out to you about receiving the wrong product. Now, B&H also, I think they're probably closed on Sundays, or maybe they're closed on Friday because it's the high holidays. I don't know, but it's not like they're only a Monday through Friday business, right?
Right.
So it's been 12 fucking days.
Right.
And so that was at 12:30 on April 14th. Within an hour, they emailed back, hey, sorry, our company was closed from April 1st through the 9th in observance of Passover. Okay. So apparently 10 days for Passover, not a week, 10 fucking days they're closed for Passover, right?
All right.
Sorry, you got the wrong item. We will do what we need to make this right. Okay, cool. glad to hear it. So then they
when we last heard, it was the 14th. It was the 14th of April. So when was the next communication, either from you or from them?
Okay. The next communication was 5 days later, April 20th. They emailed me and they're like, hey, Audix has issued an RMA number.
Return Merchandise Agreement. Okay.
Right.
Or
here's
authorization.
A FedEx email link. Shipping label to return this will be emailed to you separately. Okay. So B&H is like, it's going to be that thing is going to be separate.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Now that was the 19th. Now where are we?
That was the 20th, actually. 20th of April.
Okay.
And then RMA issued, drop ship from BH. Okay, all good shit.
Will they in order to kind of soften the blow a little bit, will they have theirs en route while you have yours en route back to them, or do they have to wait to get yours first?
No, well, that's the other thing. In the last email I sent them, I was like, I'm kind of done with it at this point. So the last email I sent him on the 14th, I was like, look, I know when it comes to a microphone, it says no returns because, that's like somebody.
No returns. They sent you the wrong fucking microphone.
Right. Well, somebody spits into a mic. They don't want to. I get that. Right. But that's what I said. I was like, dude, I needed this for an event like, this week. So I really just want to cancel. I'm fine returning. I just want to cancel. And they're like, hey, we've sent you this RMA. They've not said anything about canceling, refunding, getting a new one. I don't know where we are on that. Right. So
have you gotten your new microphone yet?
No, they're not sending me shit.
So
they will not send shit.
So basically you said on the 20th, this is taking too long. I've already had the event. Don't need it anymore.
On the 14th, I told them that.
Got it. But
that was when they emailed me back and they're like, hey, we're setting up an RMA for you. Right.
Okay. So they're not even reading your communication. Basically, they're just rolling right through the process. So that was the 20th, their last communication. What was beyond the 20th? What happened next?
The 20th, I was kind of busy that week and I was also in no fucking rush at this point. Right. So I go and check the email on the 26th. And it says here, click this link and open the RMA, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the email says, hey, this thing is good for 30 days, right? Like you have to do it within 30 days.
Right.
But then it also said, please, click this to print the return label within 5 days.
Oh boy.
So apparently I missed the window for that.
You're 1 day beyond.
I'm 1 day beyond that. But it says, hey, you can drop it off at a FedEx place with this QR code.
Right.
They'll print the label for you.
Right.
I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'd like to do my own label. As long as I got the QR code, I'm good to go. Right. So I rebox it up and I take the QR code. And again, not in a big hurry. So it's been 2 weeks or a week and a half since then. Right.
Yeah.
What are we, the 6th? Week and a half or something since then.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
I take it to the FedEx place. It's all packed up, ready to go. FedEx is like, this QR code's not working. Nothing's happening. I'm like, fuck, whatever. It said 30 days. Okay. Anyway, I emailed B&H back yesterday.
Yes.
Hey guys, you sent me this and the RMA is no good. What do we need to do? Okay. Now, here's where it gets really fun.
Oh,
you see, it wasn't all that interesting before. That's why I haven't brought it up.
I want to raise my hand for just a second.
Yeah.
Here's what I would have done after like 5 levels of communication and delays, and then not following directions, and then me not just giving a fuck anymore. I call my credit card company and I dispute it. And I said, they sent me the wrong thing and they are refusing reshipment back. And normally the credit card company sides with you.
Right.
It's and you get your refund back, and it's like, now fuck them, let them come after me for the product that I don't want to begin with. Okay. So anyway,
I'm waiting to read the email that I just received back from them. That is probably what I'm going to do as soon as we finish recording.
Okay.
But there's been one other back and forth. Okay.
Dear Mr. Bonnet.
So I emailed him and I'm like, hey, I tried to take it to FedEx. QR code's not working. Please advise or send another return label. Here's what I got back from them 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Hello, Strickland. we sent this FedEx label to you on April 20th. If you just tried to use it, I assume it had expired. You need to use it as soon as possible when you get it. Don't wait 2 weeks. Meanwhile, I will try to get another one from the vendor. So I replied back to them, hey, thanks for the advice. Although the email specifically said it would expire in a month. Maybe it was because you guys took 10 days to get back to me in the first place. Now, they have replied back. I haven't actually read it yet, but now on the air live, I'm going to read. Okay. Let's see how he replied to his smarmy email, my smarmy reply. Let's see how he replied.
Strickland has been blacklisted from B&H. Mr. Bonner, do not contact B&H ever again. Click. Okay, what does it say?
Now he says, oh, see this. Please note that the label is a one-shot deal for printing a label, and once printed, it will expire 15 days from that day. That is a FedEx rule. I always send out labels that will be good for a month from the day of creation until it gets printed. Then it only has 15 days per FedEx. Well, guess what? I never fucking printed it. So I'm guessing what happened was they probably got the reason that I couldn't do it. And again, I didn't look and say, oh, it's been 6 days. It felt like 4 or 5 days, but I was thinking, oh, I didn't even check it. I'm like, it must be out of the window, whatever. I think when they got it, because I got it forwarded from B&H, right? I think Audix sent it to B&H. B&H probably printed it, right? And so when they sent it to me, it had already been printed, so I couldn't print it again. And that's probably when the 15-day clock started. Doesn't fucking matter. I do have label created, headed to email tracker. Okay. What does that fucking mean? All
right. So in other words, they just basically sent you instructions about on how to take care of printing the label and getting it to FedEx. You'd think that there would be a simplified process for this. You would think that would be the case. At this point, how much was the microphone? Just curious.
$180.
At this
point, like $200 with tax and stuff.
All right. Yeah. How much is the value of the time that it took not only their team but you to go through this? I would just say fuck it, and I would just dispute the charge with my credit card company. That's all.
And you know what? So I'm looking through the thread here, right? So what it looks like is that he emailed Audix back, and Audix was like, hey, okay, sorry about that. Here's a new one. Make sure they print it within 15 days. And so the thing that he copy and pasted is in the new email. So that was not original instructions. That was from the new instructions. But here's what's really fucking stupid now. So he's like, see this, he copy and paste it, right? And let me see if I got another email from Audix. Oh, here we go. Confirmation. Because his email there's no link. I can't print the goddamn thing again. I can't print it. So let's see if I can do it. They did a separate fucking email. Here, print the label yourself. I'm going to click it right fucking now.
I don't even have a printer. Do you have a printer?
Yeah, you don't have a printer?
No, because anytime I need to return something, which is usually from Amazon, they just give me a QR code and I can take it to any UPS store and they'll either print it out or just take the merchandise from me and give me a fucking receipt.
I'm 100% with you.
I don't have to deal with any of that. I don't want to. You know what? If they don't sell it on Amazon, it doesn't exist. That's the way I feel.
You know, I couldn't agree with you more. It is ridiculously simple to return stuff on Amazon. Okay, so I'm going to print
Sometimes I go, has this ever been your experience? Sometimes I go to return something and I start the return and like 2 steps in, they say, you don't even need to return it. Just discard the merchandise. Have you ever gotten that? Uh-oh. We lost Strickland.
Oh, God.
What happened?
Okay, I'll tell you in a minute. It's funny, but it's stupid.
Strickland's internet was wonky there for just a second. Okay, did you hear what I said or you didn't hear what I said?
You said sometimes there's a return, and that was when it got cut off.
So with Amazon, sometimes I go to return something and I get like 2 steps in, maybe 3 steps in, and they say, just discard the item and we'll send you a new one.
Right. When it's something little, they're like, you know what? It'll cost us and the vendor more to return it than if you just fucking keep it. So we'll just send you another one, whatever.
Like there are some things that you can't return. I don't think you can return some food products or you can't. So they're like, just fuck it, just throw it away.
Whatever. Oh shit, I don't have any paper in my printer. So, okay. printers, you're probably happy that you don't have a printer.
I'm very happy.
Let me tell you about fucking printers right now. Okay.
Okay.
You know, it used to be that big, ugly cable you had to plug in, like to go to the computer to the printer.
Yeah.
Okay. They don't do that anymore.
It's just a network now, isn't it?
Right. Like you can't connect a printer directly to a computer.
Okay.
So you have to be on the network. Now, I've had more fucking problems getting the printer to see the network and then the computer to see the network and all the other shit. Then it's not connected and it's offline and you got to power it down and power it up. But at my house, there's even one extra level of complexity. And this is one that I've introduced. I'm not blaming
because you have two network providers. Right?
Exactly. I have two different Wi-Fis. And so now sometimes I'm like, why isn't the printer working? Oh, I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi. The printer's on the other Wi-Fi. That's my fault, my problem. I get it. But here's what happens. I realize I get the FedEx label and I can print it. In fact, I'm going to print it to a PDF right fucking now because I have no paper. And I don't
I thought maybe this was going to be a short episode.
Apparently not, because
Strickland had a fucking customer support experience. Oh, and by the way, I will be flying the first time on Southwest's new policy next week when we fly to Kansas City for the conference.
We will totally talk about that because I've done it already.
Oh, you have?
Twice. Yep. But let's come back to that in a minute. We have no topics and now we have too many topics. What happened with the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
I see my FedEx label and I go to print it and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi.
Got it.
Let me switch Wi-Fis while I'm fucking in a Zoom meeting with you.
I got.
So of course it hiccups while that happens, but that's like when you get something on your phone, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, I got to scan this QR code. I'm sending you a screenshot of the QR code. Okay. I can't take a screenshot and show my camera the screenshot from my phone. Right?
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're saying.
Okay, so how am I going to get around that? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the screenshot. I'm so fucking tech savvy and smart. I'm going to email it to myself so I can open it on the computer and then do that, right? So what do? I'm so proud of myself that I'm so fucking smart, and I email it to myself, and then I put my phone away and my phone goes ba-ding, and I'm like, oh, I got an email. Who's emailing me? I'm fucking emailing me. That's how fucking tech savvy I am. I just did it 2 seconds ago and I forgot that I fucking did it to myself. So that's what the switching the Wi-Fi, that's what made me think of that immediately. Like, because it was even before I hit print. I'm like, I'm going to go to the printer. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm going to check I'm so fucking tech savvy and smart. I know that I need to check which fucking thing I'm on. And I go to change it, not realizing I'm in the middle of a Zoom meeting. It's going to cut me off as soon as I switch Wi-Fi.
My mom had to do something to get a passport. We thought it wasn't expired, but we thought my mom's passport was expired because she has two passports. She's got one that's expired and she did not, for whatever reason, return that. So she's got the old one and the new one. So we were going to Hawaii, and one of the stops in Hawaii along the way to Hawaii or coming back was Mexico. So she had to have her passport in order to get on the cruise ship. So for my mom to do that, it's a Herculean effort for her to go to somewhere. So I'm like, okay, let's just handle it online. And just like you said, all of the things you have to do, the government ID me thing, but you can't, if you're not at your computer, if you are at your computer, you need to send a photo using your phone.
Right.
And it's like, hold on a second. And so I was having her take a picture of herself using her phone. And I have remote access to my mom's computer, and she needed to email. I was getting so confused. Whose computer am I on?
Yeah, that's it exactly.
So many issues. Anyway, so my understanding.
Let's come back to Southwest only because I have one more thing. This is going to be super quick.
Okay.
I have a new.
That is super.
I have a new mug. You see how pretty it is?
Yeah, it's very nice.
So I'll put a picture of this in the Facebook
from
group.
Buc-ee's? Where's that from?
No, this is from a company called Juggy, JUGGY.com. Nice. They are not sponsors, but it took like a number of weeks to get this because it was back ordered, but it was worth the wait. It's a very heavy duty, really nice, like sippy mug.
Super nice.
Doug is looking at it and
nice designs.
Describe it quickly for the listeners, and I'll post this in the
It's gold and black and has this abstract piece of art. It's a little bit like I don't know, like if you were on acid. And
well, it's like Indian mandala yoga kind of, right?
Right.
Okay,
right.
but now I'm going to move in really close to the camera so you can get a good look at it. Let me get the focus right. Here we go. Now you get the focus.
Fuck off. Fuck it. Fuck off. Fuck it. Wow. What? It's all upside down though. I can't read.
It's called Sweary Affirmations Mandala.
That is really good when you look at the design,
right? That's it. At a distance, it's like, oh, I'm just meditating. It's all good. But all over, there are little things that say, fuck it, fuck this, fuck off, fuck that. What the fuck? And this is bullshit all over the mug. It's fucking brilliant.
That is great. It's kind of like the demotivational posters. You know, you first look at them and you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. And, you know, it's like the one match that is up standing up and the other like, is it 20 matches in a matchbook to match the number of cigarettes or in a pack of cigarettes?
Dude, that is a good fucking question. I'd never thought about that before, but that makes sense. But I haven't looked at a matchbook in so long.
Hold on. How many matches in a matchbook and why? Okay. It says a standard matchbook has 20 matches. Some have 18, 24, 30, but 20 became the common U.S. standard. The reason is practical manufacturing and marketing, fits neatly into a folded cardboard cover, provides enough uses to make it feel valuable. It doesn't say anywhere in there
20 cigarettes in a pack.
That there's 20 cigarettes in a pack. I forget where I was the other day. I forget where the hell was I when I was even noticing cigarettes, but behind the counter there was cigarettes. They were like $11 for a pack.
Dude, I remember when cigarettes were $20 a carton.
Oh
they were like $1 a pack. But yeah, they have completely jacked the taxes up on them because they really want to discourage people from smoking, which makes sense.
Yeah, I'm okay with that tax. I've never bought a pack of cigarettes. I've never smoked a cigarette in my entire life. It's just not something I've ever been interested in. But I did feel like 20 matches and 20 cigarettes, there was some rationale behind that.
You're very smart.
It doesn't leave doesn't leave a lot of margin for error, though.
That's the only problem, right? Because sometimes you try to light it and it doesn't actually light.
Right. Okay. Southwest, preferred seating versus extra legroom seating. Preferred. Maybe explain to me how you interpret this, the whole seating process.
Okay, I don't need to interpret. I've actually experienced it firsthand.
Yeah. Okay.
So preferred seating means you are somewhere in the first, let's say 17 rows.
Okay.
Which means you get off the plane a little bit quicker. Maybe 19 rows.
Does not at all matter to me.
No, 100%. It does not mean extra
legroom is everything to me.
It does not.
I don't care if I sat in the back row. Well, I don't like the back row because the seat doesn't really recline as far as it could. But back row, if it had extra legroom, I would be.
You take it. I'm with you 100%. But yeah, so as A-listers, you're not an A-list, but you still probably get a free preferred seat.
I get free preferred because I use their credit. I have their credit card.
Right. I should get a stack, right? Like I use the credit card, so I get preferred, right?
Yeah.
I'm also A-list,
right?
So I get preferred. I should be able to stack that. One of them I get the preferred and the other I get the extra legroom for free.
The extra legroom though, it's fairly pricey. I mean, look, if you're going on business travel and somebody else is paying for it, but we own the business, so we're still paying for it anyway.
Yeah.
So I did not get the extra legroom seat for like not only was it $50 or $60 or maybe $80, but it was for each leg, not each of my legs, meaning each part of the journey. So I have a layover in Vegas before I get to before flying from Vegas to Kansas City. I'm like, no, that'd be $160 more for each way.
Oh, that's actually surprising. I mean, it's not surprising that they charge for both, but I think I've gotten seats on 2 or 3 flights now, and you do have to pay for each leg, but usually if it's a short leg, like Santa Barbara to LA,
right,
it's like $20 or $30. And then a longer leg costs more.
It may be the case. I did not,
okay.
Once I saw
but the whole thing was $80 or $90 each way.
something like that. And I said, well, I have preferred. And then I hit the little question mark. What is preferred? And it said preferred is in the front part of the plane. I'm like, I don't. So in other words, do I still have less legroom? And I think that the extra legroom seats are like 3 to 5 inches more.
Yeah,
which
it's
pretty much
not
puts
a
it
lot.
well, that puts it in the row 12 or 14, depending on if it's the Max 800 or the 700 series. I had my system.
Right. There's still more. You still get more legroom in an exit row than you do in a preferred legroom seat. It's like 3 or 4 inches extra, I think, if it's a preferred, but it's more like 4 to 7 in an exit row.
Do they charge a premium for emergency row? Oh, okay, so if you wanted the extra legroom from the emergency row, you'd still have to pay. Even more.
Even more, yeah. Wow. They're the most expensive seat on the plane is the exit row, and then a little less than that is the preferred with extra, and then the next is preferred, and then the rest you don't have to pay for.
So the premium seat on the Southwest flight is the same one that you and I used to go for all the time anyway, which is the emergency row.
And would get for free because we were A-list, and so I would be in the A group all the time, every time, automatically, and I would get an exit row almost every time.
Well,
and now, no, not so much.
I guess the other thing too, though, is that 4 times a year they would give you a free upgrade. Well, no, hold on.
Exactly.
Free upgrade of your boarding number. It wasn't guaranteeing you the seat. You just had you could get A1 through 15.
Right. I was never ever A1 through 15 and didn't get an exit row though.
I agree. Premium. So now you no longer get that. So they don't even offer that as an do we still get 4 $75 upgrades a year?
Nope. Because there's no upgrade, right? Like that's interesting. I wonder.
Travel credit though. Do they give you $100? Do they give you $300 in travel credit in that I could use towards the extra legroom?
And that would be nice, right? Or you know what they should give us we can get an upgrade to a premium seat for free 4 times a year, but they don't. We do get to check a bag for free.
Oh, that's right. You can check a bag free, but you could do that before.
Right.
So it doesn't it's not really bad. I don't think this hurts or helps me at all. If anything, it takes a little bit. I'm not an anxious flyer as in I don't like flying. I'm an anxious boarder. I said, I need to know where I'm going to sit on the plane. I always want an aisle. I don't think I've ever not sat in an aisle. I'm just too tall to sit in a center or a window seat, unless it was that window seat that's in the emergency row that has the 2 rows in front.
See, I like the window, but you like with the aisle, you got the flight attendants back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, like they're going to bump against you.
Yeah, but I like the ability to stand up and move around whenever I want to, because I am a at least up and down maybe 3 or 4 times, no matter the unless it's an hour-long flight, because I don't like just sitting there unless I'm really engrossed in a movie or something like that. But
that makes sense.
So did they have to reconfigure every single plane?
Yeah, because they had to put seat numbers basically and row numbers and shit. Yeah, they had to reconfigure. And they basically had to make those front, 6, 7, 8 rows, whatever, to give them the extra 2 or 3 inches of legroom. Yeah.
So I could see the guys like as they're unscrewing the seats and moving them forward on the rails a little bit, and they're like they got their tape measure out.
Oh, no. Yeah. So and like on this trip, I mean, I usually don't check a bag, but I'm going to be bringing gear for Kansas City now, so I'll probably have to check a bag because I've got, a bunch of mics and booms and mixers and cables and shit like that.
I can't remember. Are we sharing a room or we have separate rooms?
Yeah. Okay. And it's still fucking expensive sharing a room.
Well, aren't we in the hotel? We are in the
So
hotel?
It's actually at a convention center. It's not in a hotel, but we're staying at the hotel that is directly connected to the convention center. So nice. I think there's we don't even have to go outside. I think there's a tube that goes right to the convention center.
All right. That's cool. I like that.
And, I haven't even looked up Kansas City. They probably got some good food and shit. If anybody knows anything cool or good about Kansas City, give us a call. Let us know. Email us or something, because I don't know what we'll do at night.
I can't imagine we would have literally any time to do
Yeah,
anything.
I mean, I figure we're going to have time to eat dinner, but we're probably not going to want to fucking go out. Although that is presuming that we're going to be busy during the day, which I don't know how busy we're going to be during the day. We'll find out.
Well, he asked me for my speaker bio and a headshot, and I'm like, why do you want either one of those things? Did he not ask that from you?
No.
I'm hoping I'm not a speaker.
Well, if they have you're going to be doing the interviews.
What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing.
It's funny. They emailed us. So by the way, this is in reference to, I think we talked last week, possibly the week before also about the conference that we're scheduled to do next week, but they had made no sales. Well, they've now made a couple sales. So it looks like we're going, and we'll probably be recording from there next week, I'm guessing.
Correct.
But we don't know what they sold. We don't know what we're doing.
What's funny about it is, and I think that I'm okay with this because of my experience in 30 years of doing impromptu entertainment at bar and bat mitzvahs, and I'm sure you did the same thing at weddings. Whatever comes up is what we're going to do. I mean, it's exactly, and you know what? We're going to do it really well too. I know that.
Yeah, that's it exactly. That's it.
Okay, you need me to do interviews? Just point me in the right direction and tell me what you want me to say.
They've sold 2 slots, one sponsor interview and another moderator spot.
Okay.
I'm guessing a sponsor interview means maybe you're interviewing a sponsor.
I don't know. Happy to do it. No problem at all.
I was going to see if you replied back. That was why I was waiting this morning. But you didn't. I'll get back to him and I'll be like, hey, that's great. Okay, so what exactly is a sponsor interview and what's a moderator spot? What do we need to do?
Yeah, just tell us what you need us to do.
Just tell us what to do. And
I wouldn't even slow them. Don't put
even ask
any bumps in their way. We will find out maybe the day before we go. We'll say, hey, just tell us just point us in the right direction.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm hoping that there's nothing that they're assuming that we're doing that we haven't even thought of that we have to take care of. Because once we get there, it's going to be like, hey, look, that's the AV team that's going to have to do that. So you're going to have to hire the hotel to, we're not bringing any equipment other than our recording equipment. We're not really bringing any equipment.
Right. I am bringing cameras and tripods for the do I have tripods for the cameras? Yeah, I think so. I don't fucking remember. But yeah, the AV team, we told them, look, you just need to bring powered speakers and sticks and we'll send you a feed. And they're like, okay, cool. Keep it simple. Love it.
Okay. Sounds good. We have no branded or marketing stuff at all. They're taking care of it all. All I know is if we show up and there's something that we need, they're going to have to take care of it.
100%. We'll figure it out.
I believe we do have a voicemail, don't we?
We have one voicemail here.
Okay.
Let's, since we changed our time at the last minute, I do have it set up, but I haven't checked all of the audio outputs and inputs and all that shit to make sure.
Wait, what does us changing our time till? So as of right now, we are recording. I'm going to timestamp this interview in case it fucking goes to hell in a handbasket with the government. It is Wednesday, May 6th. It is 6:38 Strickland Central Time and 4:38 Pacific Time. So that is where we are. We have not had the stock market has not gone over 50,000. So I've not looked at my portfolio since February 28th. I'm really nervous.
Oh yeah. That's, shit. What was I going to say? I completely forgot now.
Well, we were talking stock market. We were talking about,
because we're recording early. That was it.
Right.
So what Doug is saying basically is if the whole entire world goes to hell in a handbasket on Thursday afternoon, we've recorded already. So that's why we didn't bring it up. Okay.
Right. Exactly.
That's what we wanted to clarify.
We don't know what is going to be happening.
100%.
All I know is since I've been on, I got a urgent email from breaking news from the New York Times. It says purported Epstein suicide note is released. So don't know what that means.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm sorry, but
yes, what?
Let's see. Epstein died in prison under questionable circumstances in 2019, 7 years ago.
right?
So you're trying to tell me that we've never heard one word about a suicide note.
This is
but
correct.
now 7 years later,
Yes.
suddenly one has appeared. And we're not talking about somebody who like killed himself inside their monster mansion. And they were in a fucking 10 by 10 prison cell.
There was a secret pocket, apparently. Maybe there was I don't know. Maybe it was under a flap of skin that they hadn't looked under. Maybe it took a little time for the skin to decompose enough for the note to finally, maybe he farted it out because he shoved it up his asshole. I don't know. You figure in a 6x6 cell, there's only so many places a suicide note could be. Did it fall down the grate? I mean, what happened?
So I'm going to make a prediction, and I've heard nothing about this. I haven't read the article yet. I don't know anything. I'm guessing that this note, Doug, I'm going to tell you, not word for word. Okay. Right. I'm going to paraphrase what the note says. Okay. You ready for this?
Yeah.
The note says, I, Jeffrey Epstein, being of sound mind and body, want to confess that Donald J. Trump had absolutely, positively nothing to do with having sex with or abusing little girls on my island. It was only me. Nobody else had anything to do with it, especially Donald J. Trump. I don't even know him. Is J his middle initial? I'm not sure who that is. But when somebody says the name to me, Trump, I say, I don't know who that person is. If you ever see video or photos or hear audio, or if you happen to get into my email and you see his name, it's a cover up. Somebody is trying to frame him. I don't even know who he is. Sincerely, Jeffrey Epstein. Well, what a load of shit this is. It'll probably be in Trump's fucking handwriting, okay? And they'll be like, no, this is real. I swear it's real. What the actual fuck?
It says, just in possible Epstein suicide note unsealed. So did they just, wait a minute, did they just open? Were they waiting for the right time? Basically, here's what the note says. And I'm trying to read it because it's really like not discernible handwriting. They investigated me for months for nothing. So 15-year-old charges, something I can't tell. It is a treat to be something and chase time to say goodbye. I can't. What you want me to do? At crying? I can't. No fun, not worth it. I don't. It doesn't say. I thought maybe something about Barack Obama, but that was not correct. What I don't even understand what. Can you see? Can you look for this?
No, you know what? Over the next 24 hours, I'm sure every idiot on the internet is going to be translating it and figuring out what it says. So as long if it doesn't say fucking, Donald Trump is an asshole, like it's whatever. I don't even care at this point. It's just, can you even believe it? I mean, it's so fucking ridiculous. Like, seriously, 7 years later, after all the talk about Epstein, they're like, oh, hey, by the way, we just happened to notice this. We just happened to find it 7 years later.
All right. I got that. I found the interpretation.
The translation?
Thank you. They investigated me for a month, found nothing. The note said, what you want me to do? Burst out crying. The note continued, no fun, not worth it. One line of 7-line note is unclear because a word is indecipherable. So it's not just me. I have no, but it said it was this note was discovered weeks After he was injured, but before he killed himself, which I don't understand at all.
After he was injured, before he killed himself. Whatever.
I don't know.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Okay.
I'm sure Trump and the DOJ are going to find some way to be like, oh, well, clearly this exonerates Trump 100%.
Well, that one line of indecipherable words, that is the one line that's going to get Trump out of whatever trouble that he's in.
Right, exactly.
Okay, let's do it. We got one voicemail and then we are out of here.
Okay, here we go.
We got a voicemail from Jared. I said a voicemail from Jared. You know a voicemail from Jared. Nobody else will call. We got a voicemail from Jared. Screw the rest of y'all.
I did watch the
wait a minute. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I should have been ready to hit the stop button.
You were definitely slacking there. I watched the second season of Hijack, and Sean Carpenter was absolutely right. This is not a spoiler alert, so if you haven't watched either season, it's okay. It is the same main character, who's that guy that you like. What's his name? Ichabod Crane. What's his name?
Shit. Now his name went out of my head.
Ichibachi.
Shoot, now I can't even think of it. He's such a great actor.
It's Adolfo.
No, I can't fucking think of his name.
It's Cock Perlman. That's it.
It's Cock Perlman. That's the Jewish version of
what the hell's the guy's name? It's Ibscon. It's Ipsen Lorem. Yes,
oh my God, I cannot think of it now.
You know, when you go to a website and they have like, it's like a template for a website and all of the words that they've pre-filled in, it's like that ipsum lorem. What is that?
Yeah, ipsum lorem.
What is that? What is that?
It's
like why is it always the same? Somebody obviously came up with it. I want to know who invented the ipsum lorem thing. Hold on a second.
I don't fucking know.
Hold on. Who invented ipsum lorem? Okay, let's see what it says. Lorem ipsum wasn't really invented as meaningful text. It's scrambled filler text derived from a work by Roman statesman and philosopher Cicero. The source is his book De Finibus Borumba. I don't even know. The famous opening, Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet, comes from the mangled version of whatever. Printers and typesetters started using this as a placeholder text in the 1500s because it looked like readable Latin without distracting readers with actual content. It became standard in publishing and later. This is the kind of stuff. I was watching somebody. He was doing his little comedy routine as I was doom scrolling, and he's like, "I'm telling you, English is fucked up because why is it that you get in a taxi but on a bus?" I don't know. It really doesn't make any sense at all. Why don't you just would you ever say, I get in the bus?
No, never.
No, you get on a bus. But why do you would you ever say, I get on a taxi? No, you say, I get in a taxi. And he had like 10 of those. And I'm like, oh my God. So
why do you park on the parkway and drive on the, why do you drive on the parkway and park on the driveway?
Right. Why do freeways cost money and whatever? Yeah. Anyhow, okay, get into it.
Okay, here we go. Voicemail.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Strick. Garrett here. So you guys are talking about Hijack, the movie on Apple.
Idris Elba.
I saw like the ad or
Idris Elba.
Can you pause for a second? There's just another example of Jared participating in time travel, because there's no way that Jared knew that we were talking today, May 6th, when he recorded this.
Well, no, but we mentioned it in our last episode. He's calling in.
Literally, I just said it.
I think that's funny.
In between the theme music, and this is either I have a gift and I don't realize it, but I think it really is more likely that Jared has the gift and he does realize it. Jared, there's got to be a way that you could capitalize on this. I have an idea. I'm thinking about doing something. Now, just work with me here for a second. It's going to be a skit. It's going to be like Karnak. Okay. It's going to be called Karnak. I don't think anybody has ever done this before. I'm thinking about wearing like this huge turban and being like a genie.
I mean, it's been done before, but nobody who's alive remembers it. So it doesn't
When did
matter.
Johnny Carson die? How long ago did he die? He's not still alive, is he?
No, God, no. I feel like it was 91. Let's try that.
How old would Johnny Carson be?
Johnny Carson died. Oh, 2005. I was way off.
And how old was he? At age 79, complications from emphysema. Well, he was definitely a smoker. It's amazing. So Lucille Ball is still alive.
What?
Right?
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Isn't she? Lucille. Not Lucille Ball. Hold on. Who am I thinking?
Burnett? Well, she died.
Carol Burnett. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah, but Carol Burnett's not. I mean, she's.
But how old is Carol Burnett? She's got to be in her 90s.
Okay, let me look. What's his name? Dick Van Dyke just turned 100, 99 or something.
How old?
How old is not Lucy? Lucy's dead.
Carol Burnett she's 93 years old. Oh, she was born the same year that my mom was born. She's actually a couple of months older than my mom.
That's cool.
She's born in April. But is who was I just thinking of alive or dead? I was thinking of not Lucille Ball, not Carol Burnett. Oh, who was I just thinking of?
I mean, Dick Van Dyke, he's 100.
That's crazy that he's 100 years old.
Mm-hmm.
God, he was born in 1926.
It's crazy.
1926.
That's crazy.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Jared, but it is you truly are gifted because you have the ability to time travel, apparently. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go.
I don't even know what to tell you. We'll call it the trailer for that. Looks pretty good. It sounds like you're at the end of your conversation about this. And I might have my season backwards. Season 1 is an airplane. Season 2 is a train.
Right.
So it is different. It does not carry the plane being hijacked through 2 seasons or multiple seasons. It's 2 completely different things he's involved in. So, don't know how he's involved. I haven't watched it yet, but it got added to my list because it looked pretty cool, probably about a week ago. So anyways, just wanted to share that with everybody because plane hijacking going over 2 seasons, I don't think would entice anybody. Anyways, guys, love the show. Appreciate you guys, and hope you have a great day. Thanks.
Yeah, I was just the other day looking for something new to watch, and I forgot about that. So I'm going to make a note. I really want to watch Hijacked.
First season of Hijacked was real. I did like the second season, but it didn't have the same effect that the first season had.
Mm-hmm.
They use a lot of the same tools and trickery. That's all I'm going to say. I won't give away anything. A lot of the same tools and trickery in season 2 that you kind of understand is going to happen because it happened in season 1 already. So they're definitely working on a formula here.
Okay. So before we wrap up, Kansas City, if any listener out there knows someplace that we should, we'll be at the Kansas City Convention Center, which I think is downtown. And, we're not going to have a car. So something close or like a short Uber ride if it's really worth it. If there's someplace we should go or someplace we should eat or something we should do, we won't have a lot of time. We probably won't have a lot of energy, but in the evening, we may have some opportunity, and we would love to hear from you.
All I know is Strick and I are gonna tear up a steak. I do know that.
Yeah, that's understood. Doug and I got to go to a nice steak place. I've done no research at all as to what's nearby, but I will before we go.
Well, it's still on the fence whether we're going or not. It's a little less on the fence now. It's probably more going to happen because it's hard at this point. There is money. It's almost break even money, but it's not quite break even money. So we will see what happens.
Yep.
Okay, so between now and next week, my prediction is I will not be buying another truck. In the meantime, Steve O'Brien, go ahead and take us out of here.
For the Nice Guys on Business, I'm Steve O'Brien. Don't underestimate the power of nice.